Hello, and welcome to the Well Done Podcast. I'm Moises L, the person currently recording, and longtime Capcom community member since 2008.
Hey, this is Conti playing as Nikoma. I've been on Unity since early '09, and I usually don't craft things in this game.
Yo, the name's Kendall. I've been a Capcom Union member since '09, and I'm also that handsome hunter in the group.
Yeah, that's us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So guys, we'll do a quick little rundown of the Well Done Podcast, or the WDP is. And, well, so we are a Capcom community Monster Hunter podcast group, which consists of 3 hunters. Conti, Kendall, and myself.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, how's it going? And we'll be randomly selecting one other Capcom community member to join us for the podcast each week.
Oh.
So yeah, stay classy, guys. And by classy, I mean stay active.
Yeah.
Yes. But yeah, a little bit more about this podcast. We actually decided to go for Monster Hunter Tri, just because it was the latest iteration of the Monster Hunter franchise for the West. So we'll be strictly sticking to Tri for the time being.
Try.
Yeah. Also, we are a bit limited to playing on the U.S. servers as well, since we're off from the U.S. and our Wii's are U.S. and we're too poor to afford other Wii's.
Indeed.
So, sorry, guys. Super sorry. Wow. Let's see. Did we actually cover everything there? Was that fine or?
Yeah, I believe so.
I think that was pretty good. I think they got the gist of it.
Yeah. Oh, right. Joining details. We'll have that like either in the thread that we post or at the actual end of the video if we remember what they are. Probably in the thread.
Haha.
So yeah, guys, why don't we talk about what we're doing here today?
Kicking back.
Well,
Chilling.
right now we're on Double Trouble, Rothian and Rothlos.
Yeah, and we're not doing it, as you can clearly see.
Just wiggling them toes.
Yeah, got that restless leg syndrome.
It's a pretty day outside.
Yeah, I mean, especially inside this tent, which our camera just seems to pan in on, and can't really see anything.
Mm-hmm. Pretty shady.
It's nice.
It is.
Yeah. But let's see. Actually, turn off the HUD. And just Conti. All right, we'll go.
Yeah.
We'll go. To get us up like that.
Right. To the quest.
To the quest. I like how he says to the quest, and he goes like straight for the supply box.
Yeah.
That's so Kendall.
Had to get that map. I'd be getting lost sometimes.
Oh yeah, exactly.
That map.
That map.
Oh no, Rothian is leaving.
So yeah, why don't we talk about ourselves just a little bit? That way, the rest of the folks on Unity can get a closer idea of who we are as fans of the series, and not just people and names we see on a forum board.
That's true.
Oops, sorry.
Am I go first, Moses?
Yeah, I'll think of a question, I suppose.
All right.
Let's see. Well, aside from me being on Unity since like 2008, I started Monster Hunter while it first came out on the PlayStation 2.
Oh.
Yeah, I actually ended up reading about it on a Tips and Tricks magazine. Really cool magazine back in the day. I mean, like, it had its typical cheat codes kind of section and all that other stuff.
It's a good magazine.
So, back in the day, Grand Theft Auto cheat codes mattered.
Oh yeah.
But aside from staying at grocery stores and taking a piece of paper and pen, to write down those codes, I would actually read the articles that they had, and I saw Monster Hunter, and I just still remember reading, and seeing the little pictures about it, like it had a Below Prey on it, and some dude like lancing it. It looked like a giant like velociraptor on the picture because it was a bad picture, to be honest. But oh man, it just sounded so cool. It was just like, man, go out, kill monsters, and craft things from their their hide, their bones, and all that other stuff. It's like, wow, that sounds amazing. Like, I want to play that. That sounds cool. So I don't know how long after that I actually forgot about it, and then I saw it at Blockbuster, and well, I played it, and I remembered that actually, I read it in that article, and yeah, it was awesome. I almost didn't want to give it back. And that's about it. I mean, here I am now playing.
Started from there.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah. How about you, Kanzi?
I actually didn't even start from the PS2 version, as most veterans have started on. I actually started playing Monster Hunter Freedom for the PSP at first. It was actually initially recommended to me by a friend at school. Like, he used to play the PS2 version, and he just explained to me like how exhilarating it was to just like first encounter a monster and just like try to like hide away from them, and as soon as they notice you, it's just like, oh man, it's gonna start. So, like, just him explaining it to me in that fashion just made me pretty excited about the game itself. Whereas I really don't think I had a PS2 at the time, but I had a pretty decent amount of money at a certain point in time, and I figured I'd spend it on either a DS or a PSP, whereas I really wasn't sure of the current selection of games at the time, so
Oh yeah.
went to GameStop just to see what they had for each different system, and I noticed that they had Monster Hunter for that, so I was like, yeah man, that sounds pretty good, because like my friend made a pretty good recommendation of the game for me. So I decided to try that out, and I did not regret that one bit, my friends.
Nice.
Nice.
Wish I had cool friends who recommended me Monster Hunter.
Well, your friends at Tips and Tricks did, so
That's true, Kendall. That's super true.
they never let you down.
So, Kendall, how about you?
Well, mine's,
Tell us your
nothing-
story.
It's nothing special. So I was watching. I guess you guys remember Tech TV. They have a show called X Play, and they were having a Halloween special episode. And they were reviewing Monster Hunter. And I was like, Monster Hunter, that sounds pretty cool. So I watched it, and they were explaining like how you can hunt monsters, go online, hunt up to 4 people, hunt like these big giant dragons, epically with big swords, lances, hammers, and I was like, oh, that just sounds awesome. I has to get that. So I saved up an amount of money in like the past couple of months. Looked around every GameStop, could not find the game for the life of me. I was like, where is this game? So I guess a month later's passed, and I still have the money. And I go back to the same GameStop maybe like a month later, and they had a used copy. So I was like, I'm not gonna let that pass up.
Oh yeah.
So I just bought the used copy, went straight home, didn't stop nowhere else. Just put it in my PS2, and it started from there.
Nice. Yeah. Who said GameStop was terrible? I mean, look at that right there. That honestly, because of GameStop, we got a new fan into the series.
Yeah. GameStop and X-Play. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Right on. Right on. So, yeah, I guess that's really about it. How we started.
Honestly, speaking of beginnings, what weapon type do you guys choose overall to initially use first? Not to stick with, but just to try out.
Aw, dude. Great swords.
I actually tried out lances at first, and I don't know, I was just like, man, this is just weird. But yeah, after that I tried great swords and stuck with those the whole time.
Well, same for me. Great swords.
Kind of
Something about
kind
them
of
great
odd though.
swords.
Over time, I've shied away from them greatly.
Yeah.
Although, obviously, since I'm using lances right now, try definitely, like, the revision for the lances was amazing.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
I'm okay. Oh, I'm not okay.
Oh boy.
I'll save you guys.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Oh jeez.
Stop being dizzy.
Yeah, I'm dizzy now. Thanks.
Yep. How about you, Kendall? What did you stick with?
Oh, I stuck with the greatsword as I'm using right now. I love the greatswords. They're probably my favorite weapon.
Yeah.
Next to the lance.
I'm sure at one point we were all someone who upswung like all of our friends while playing.
Definitely.
Because I know I was.
Then
Sometimes
finally,
on purpose and sometimes on accident.
yeah. Eventually, people are like, "All right, stop using the upswing attack unless you know you're not hitting anyone else."
Yeah.
It's like I'm sorry. Okay, good.
Kind of lag. Nice.
Yeah, I was trying to stop Rathian.
Oh, Rathian.
Rathian.
Stop moving. Oh. Ah, I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Come on, fall, 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 come on. Darn it.
Oh.
You hit the Los again, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job on that.
Yeah, but I wanted Rathian.
Okay. Oh. Have to settle for Los. Oh. That attack, man. That's just terrifying.
Yeah, I hate that attack.
Every
like, oh.
time.
Hey guys, you trying to hit me in the face? Well, okay. Then
Fireball,
boom.
right?
I'm gonna go try to finish off the Rathian, I suppose.
Alright.
Uh-oh, she's still low on stamina. I missed that hit completely. What am I doing?
When you first met these two monsters, did they terrify you? 'Cause I know they
Oh
did.
man,
I fought these guys.
Rathlos was super scary.
Oh yeah.
Man, that first.
Egg
that
quests.
first yeah, I was just about to say that. That first delivery. Oh boy.
The egg quests.
That'll get your heart going. First time
Oh,
I
you
was
see
like,
that.
oh.
Should I fight
And,
it?
and that
oh.
little Forest in the Hills theme. Dun 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 dun.
All those Ballista chasing after you. And then you hear it in the background too. Somewhere back there, you hear wings flapping, and then just like this intense, like roar happening. And it's like, oh crap.
Right.
And you have the egg, and it's like, you need to leave.
Yeah,
It's like, do not fight it. All caps.
man, those were the days. Those were the days.
Right. Back when you'd see something new, and it would just be like, okay, I'm not messing with that. Like there was some sort of jungle quest back in Freedom I went on. I can't remember what the initial quest I was slaying for, but there's a Kezu in the area. I caught a glimpse of him. I was like, I don't even know what that is, but I'm out of here. That
Oh,
was just creepy looking.
oh man. One thing that really scared me about encountering Kezu was the lack of music. It was just very
All right, it's unsettling.
unsettling. Yeah, exactly. That's the same exact word I just used for it too. It's funny, but yeah, very unsettling.
It's like he's there, but you don't know where because one, he's blind.
Yeah.
Two, he uses electrical attacks, which I think he was the only monster who had electrical attacks in the first one.
Aside from Curran.
Oh yeah, oh, yeah.
Ah.
That himself was scary, and then just him himself, he just looks scary looking.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
It's like a blob with a mouth that'll electrocute you. Not to mention seeing that ecology. Oh man.
Yeah, the ecology was scary. Poor Kelby.
Nom nom.
Basically.
Oh boy.
Since we're on the topic of monsters, what would you guys have to say your favorite monsters would be?
Oh,